The October 2024 edition of the Nigeria South Africa Chamber of Commerce Breakfast discussed the theme Digital Transformation Building Sustainable Platforms for the Future. It was an opportunity for stakeholders to explore how Nigeria and Africa can reposition to be competitive in the age of digital technology. Delivering the keynote presentation, Dr. Juliet Ihimwa, founder and CEO of Beyond Limit Africa, called for the user experience to be at the heart of digital platform development. According to her, organizations should track their customers' journeys, assess service delivery at various touchpoints, and improve the tools that will ensure efficiency.
When we're building sustainable platforms, one is the fact that the user experience needs to be at the heart of what we're doing, right? To make sure that we are serving the customer journeys. We're thinking about the use cases and the customer experience as we're building. So if I have a great portal, a lot of my customers are on mobile. So do I have a version on mobile? And what's the experience of my mobile app? Is it fast? Is it easy to navigate, given that with mobile I have a much smaller screen? Is it optimized for that screen? How am I making sure that I have the tools to engage with users wherever they are? So user experience is very much at the heart of that. And then we need to think about, scalability. The fact that, the business model might change tomorrow. We may need to expand. We may need to pivot. Are we going to wipe everything off the table and invest in new systems? Or do we have the capacity for scale, being able to integrate with other APIs? As we're building, we should be thinking about these things. The fact that our systems should be scalable. We may need to interface with other systems as we go on, as the organization grows and matures. We need to think about continuous improvement. We need to think about security. Cybersecurity is a really big topic today, globally, and very much so in Nigeria. We've seen a lot of incidents. And as we're thinking about expanding our digital infrastructure and digital maturity, cybersecurity needs to be an integral part of that thinking, an integral part of that strategy right from the onset, because it is a reality that we would hopefully not have to deal with in our organizations, but it's one we should solve for and guard against. So these are some important considerations that we should bear in mind in building sustainable platforms.
The panel of discussants at the event provided their perspectives on building sustainable platforms for the future of Africa.
For us, whichever kind of fora we attend, people mention the impact that NDPR has. In fact, even to the economy, there's a lot. Nigeria has become, of course, this event is done in partnership with the South Africa Chamber of Commerce. Nigeria became, with that particular singular regulation, became a pace setter in Africa. And a number of countries came to understudy what was done. And of course, as I said, now we have a commission that is handling all that. And the commission is continuously kind of engaging stakeholders, not only in Nigeria, but across the world. And that's the second principle. Stakeholder engagement. The regulatory frameworks that NIDA and similar other organizations follow is developmental regulation. For you to develop, it's not armchair regulation, as you all know. I'm glad Phillips Consulting participated in one of our recent stakeholder engagement, because we felt stakeholders are key to developing sustainable regulations that are flexible, that are adaptable to the changing technology.
Dr. Rogers, in his book, Digital Transformation Playbook, captured it, He said for you to digitally transform, you need to look at 5 domains. Customers, data, how you look at competition, how you innovate, and your value proposition. Nothing about technology. Of course, technology will enable you to achieve that. Let me use an example for competitions as an example. Before now, competition used to be zero-sum game. For me to win, you have to lose. We're all fighting for the same market. But it has changed totally because you need to collaborate. Sometimes you have asymmetric competitors that don't run your same model, but they are fighting for your same customer. Airbnb as an example, um, you know, they are not into hotel business and the likes. They don't own facility. They don't run staff that have to make sure everything is okay, blah blah blah. But they are in the hospitality business. Their model is totally different. They have platforms that just allow people that have need accommodation and people that are able to provide the space, just provide the platform, and they're up and running. So how do you compete with those kind of asymmetric competitors?
Digital transformation, it goes without saying that there has to be the thinking first before implementing technology. Most times we think technology solves all problems. There has to be deep thinking. You need to simulate mentally processes and do a lot of visualization, assume a lot of things and say, how would this particular customer or user feel? And do a lot of scenario thinking, and then you bring in technology that will help you in that process. A typical example I always give is we all use Google, we use Facebook, we use all these platforms. How many times do we call their customer service to sort one issue or the other? Because someone has sat down, a team is sitting down, thinking, putting you in consideration. That's one of the things our regulator mentioned. You must wear the cap of the user, and then that user probably will have 10 times of the kind of user that behaves in a certain way, in a certain way, in a certain way. So a lot of deep thinking must go in. Technology does not solve all the problems. The thinking helps in solving all the problems. Technology just helps is a tool, right, in solving that problem.
Want to be offered the same generic product anymore. They want to feel like what is being delivered to them is something that was designed specifically for them. So bringing those two things together, data and AI, is really helping to drive personalization. From a behemoth perspective, and as you rightfully said, there are short-term objectives. You have to deliver revenue. You have to deliver targets. If you don't, your share price is flogged immediately. So the first thing you have to think about is, what are you doing operationally and tactically to make sure that your numbers are as expected, especially by the investor community? And that then asks the question, how do you balance that against the long-term need to deliver exponential growth through innovation?
The event culminated in the 2024 edition of the Digital Jurist Awards, designed to recognize organizations that prioritize digital transformation and build user-friendly and robust platforms.
Checking what organizations are doing across the digital touchpoints using our best practice world-class barometers. Okay, so Phillips Consulting have developed specific tools to conduct assessments, because this is what we do as part of our offerings to our clients. So we also, extended that to the public. Okay, so initially started with the banks, the airlines, but this year, we ranked about 10 different sectors.
Organizations in the country received awards across 10 segments of the economy, namely aviation, commercial banking, microfinance banking, fintech, government parastatals, telecommunications, gaming, insurance, and state government. Some of the winners speak on the award and how their organizations were positioned to further leverage digital transformation.
very excited about this award, recognizing Bank of Industry in two categories. I think it's just a testament to what we're doing as a government institution, making impact in the lives of people using the digital space. It's also a testament to the fact that we're building platforms that would people that can use to connect with us in terms of funding for their businesses and just generally finding a way to transform the Nigerian industrial sector. So very happy about this award, and well done to Phillips Consulting for putting this together. I think it's a laudable initiative, and well done to every other award winner and the nominees.
It's something we look forward to. It's good to be rated by our peers, and we want to obviously empower the customers. We listen to our customers, see what's transcending in technology, and we use that to drive the innovation, and we continue to thrive to be the best.
Very happy, and it's a testament to the efforts we've made over the last 3 years to really transform digitally. We're at the forefront of connecting with our customers digitally. So, for example, we use a chatbot to connect with our customers via WhatsApp, and that chatbot is driven by AI. So it's a conversational support experience for our customers, and we will continue to push forward and push those boundaries further and further in our industry.
Very good for me as an Akwa Ibom citizen, and it also goes to show that being an advocate of the good things about Akwa Ibom for some time now, coming out to get these 3 awards for the state goes to tell you that there's a lot happening in Akwa Ibom.
We're very appreciative of this award, and I can't wait to go back to my team to tell them that the results of their hard work has paid off. So for us is a testament to what we believe in. We prioritize excellence above all else, and this award is just going to spur us on to keep doing it better.
This makes us feel great. And in Axel said, this is a testament to the work that the team is doing back in marketing. But more importantly for us is what we use our social media to do. We use our social media to promote information and education about insurance.
We are very happy on behalf of EcoBank. In fact, how the award is going to spur us is that we're going to make our web portal more friendly. Already our portal is very user-friendly, and we are working day and night to make sure that our portal is even the best of best, so that whosoever that enters the portal don't need to start calling and start going here and there. It's just a click and you do whatever you want to do in the portal and you go and a jiffy.
Like you're aware, eTransact is one of the top fintechs in Nigeria, we're a super fintech. And we are consistent with the way we deliver service, especially to our customers. One of the ways we do that is to digitally send messages and also to be able to express ourselves in that direction as a top super fintech in Nigeria.
The executives of Phillips Consulting Limited, the event sponsors and organizers of the award, provided insight on the forum's essence.
Recall our current experiences with the banks, particularly where we saw that at the peak of currency change, we saw that a lot of banking payment platforms were failing. There were a lot of frustrations across Nigeria when our people experienced a number of such failures around different channels. Okay, so we think going forward as a country and with our current adoption of digital, we should transit to maturity. We've done some great work in terms of getting people over the years. We've encouraged organizations to embrace websites, to embrace digital, and we've seen that happen over the years. But now it's about maturity. It's about making sure that what we are building is sustainable. It's about being conscious of safety, conscious of security concerns, making sure that those portals are fully secured.
We've been doing this for a long time now, and we're very proud of what we do. Digital transformation, innovation, digital touch points are very important. As you can see that if you look at where we were 14 years ago to where we are now with improvements of technology, new devices, it's such a great thing. And I think rewarding organizations on their performance of clients, interaction, making things simple for people, making things easy for people to access information. We're very proud of that. And as time goes now with the evolution of technology, I think we'll be looking at more and more things to award organizations on. Before it was just a few categories. Now you can see that we've gone to a lot of subcategories, mobile apps, social media, security, things like that. We're very proud of it, and we're going to keep going as long as we can.
If an organization wants to be in priority or relevant, it has to prioritize digital transformation. And in doing that, it's not only about tech, it has to do with the issue of leadership, learning, change management, and the entire processes that will make digital transformation stick. So those are the key things that organization needs to think about before it can be sustainable. If you are thinking about it as only machine, it's not going to be sustainable because these keep changing from time to time.
So for you to really improve on service delivery, for you to reach your customer base as required and provide the kind of services they need, you need to look at the means and mechanism that will help them to achieve that. That's where digital and portals become key. So portal is an instrument that allows you to access a number of people across different areas and different reach, as the case may be. So I want to encourage organizations to go for it. I want to encourage them to understand that they need to elevate, their service delivery. They need to elevate the reach they have. And one of the instruments, one of the vehicles that will help them to achieve that is building sustainable portals that they can use even in the future.
As digital technology shapes the global economy, African organizations must position and build digital platforms that are resilient, robust, user-friendly, adaptable, and aligning with international best practices. This is vital to achieving inclusive economic growth across the region.